Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your Friday bonus. Hope all is well. I am looking into good things coming towards you, love and career. That's what we always do for your Friday bonus. Remember to smash that like button. I'm doing it a little different today to save time and so I can read the energies. I've already got your love spread. I'm going to shuffle and get your money and career as well. Remember, if you need a personal reading, reach out to me at the email in the description. If you could do it a small mini reading, I do those through my text line. And visit my website, brightlighttarot.com. Let's go, Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and get your career spread out. What good things are coming in career and money for Virgo? Oh, and I am using the Stranger Things deck for you, Virgo, since we have that coming back out. That's just came back out. I believe it's on Netflix. Yes. For those of y'all that are into it, I'm going to pause it so I can shuffle y'all. All right, Virgo. Virgo, let's look at the good things coming in for ya. Yes. All right. So in love, we start out with the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Um, Five of Wands can be conflict and competition, and if you skip down, you got the Two of Swords, which is could be about a choice, a difficult one, but you may suddenly start to see competition for you, or not. And even if the people don't know, or the love interest don't know that they have competition, you may have find yourself having to make choices in love. And it's good to have choices, especially if you don't have anything, then suddenly choices show up. Okay. um you do have two kings here. You have a king of strands or a king of wands, and the king of spokes, which is the king of cups. So fire and water showing up. I see you dating the three of cups or three of spokes. If you have not been like, you haven't been dating, you haven't been going out, there's definitely the energy here of you um dating and being more social, getting out more. But overall, Virgo, what I see here with the magician, and then you end up with the 10 of cups. So you're like literally manifesting what you want in love. Now, again, it could get a little stressful when it comes to competition over you. Oh, there's a third king at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even notice that. King of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, or the King of Dice. You could be getting wined and dined by more than one person, or you could be getting pursued by more than one person, or have more than one person to pursue, Virgo, if you're the pursuer. And things are happening fast too. I see incoming communication, like a lot of flirting. But what I love is there ain't a bunch of pages on here. There's kings or queens. What's underneath this King of Swords? The other Ace of Cups. There's two Ace of Cups in this. And then the King of Pentacles is there too. Oh my goodness, Virgo. Excuse my nail. You know my nail broke. Choices and options. Choices and options coming in romantic love. Let's get a little bit more on this and we will move over to the money, because that looks exciting too. That looks exciting too. Let's see, romantic love. I don't even know what oracles I want to use. I'm excited for you. Let's pull out the tea leaves, and if we need to clarify more, we will. All right. Let's see. Romantic love. Good things coming in romantic love for Virgo. Can you expound on this? It leads to the 10 of cups. All your manifesting leading to the 10 of cups. Let's see. Romantic love for Virgo. Okay. You got a woman, and you got the period of prosperity and abundance, which makes me think that when this love comes in, you're really focused on your career. Whether you're a woman or a man, you're really focused on your career. Good things in romantic love coming to Virgo. Okay, you have the shield and you have the club. Someone will try to make you do something you don't want to. You'll need to defend yourself with the shield. So it may be that one of these choices is trying to force you to choose them. Yeah, we're going to look at that. But then there is someone else that comes along, maybe a hero, I don't know. Let's see. I also hear some of you having to stand up against like family and friends and stuff like that want you to live your life like they, that's a good man, Savannah, when that's not the person that you want, or maybe you don't want to have a baby right now or something like that. Like I can also hear some of you doing that. So far on the board you've got fire, Leo, Sag, Aries, you got Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, let's see. What is the shield energy? You need to defend yourself. What is that about? Six of Wands. You're getting a lot of attention. Uh-oh, you might have a stalker. The Moon. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, there's an offer coming to you, Virgo. Maybe there's people that are not going to agree with your choices for who it is that you choose. What is the club energy? Someone trying to make you do something against your will. The Star. Why do I feel like some of you are connecting with someone famous? Nine of Pentacles. There you are. If you are connecting with someone famous or popular and someone is trying to like advise you against it, but this is your soulmate, or this is your person, you may both have to kind of like stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what's right here. Stand up for your love, fight for your love, whatever. Also, this person could come in like that. Like, I'm really, I really like Virgo, and, I might be popular and have a million other choices, but Virgo's the one I want. You know, for some of you, it's you that's in the public eye. You're getting a lot of attention. And, yeah, you got to make a choice, but I do think you will have people trying to sway things their way, trying to plead their case. Pick me, Virgo, pick me. I'm the one. All right. What else in romantic love? Let's see. Let's get some of these. What else in romantic love? Coming from Virgo. Are these different cards? Oh. Romantic love for my Virgo gang. Yeah, these are different. That doesn't belong in here. I'm all the way over there. Good things. I want to see good things in romantic love. Okay, you got divine intervention. So this could be something that's meant to be. Like, no matter if you got naysayers or whatever, especially if you are connected. Let's say and you're just going to be getting closer to this person. Bonding. Let's say you are connecting with someone who's like, maybe they're a professional athlete, or they're in the whatever. It doesn't have to be famous like that. Or they could just be popular. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they were the popular guy or girl in high school. There could be an energy of like divine intervention, like God saying, no, this is who I have for Virgo. Y'all not gonna stand in the way. And you have gambling, taking a chance. So I do think you'll be taking a chance on this. I mean, if you are dating someone who's in the public eye, or you're in the public eye, that is a gamble. That is a gamble. Those type of relationships come with their own set of issues. Now, when we jump over to career, the Ace of Cups came out in your career thing, so it could be connected. Cups are usually associated with love, with the Ace of Spokes here. But let me get something pointed out. That's the Ace of Cups in this deck. And you got the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. I see you getting good news. Something new. For some of you, you're starting something new, like brand new. Like, let's say you've been working in finance for 20 years. You find out that you're good at something else, and you start to do that, and it freaking takes off. Like, there's something you're taking a chance with the Fool, the Chariot. You got the Knight of Cups here. It may have taken you a while to find your niche. Like, for a lot of you, you're like, maybe you've gone to school and you've worked in this industry and that industry. Like, if you're like me, I've worked everywhere. I've had since I started working as a kid, I have worked everywhere. I've worked in retail, I've worked in fast food, I've worked in insurance, I've worked in finance and banking. I worked in childcare. I even had my own center for a little while. Like, I have done everything trying to find my niche, right? Trying to find what makes me happy. And yes, even though I think it's tarot, it's spiritual work, there are other things I still want to explore. And why not? You know? I think that the problem comes in when we try to do all that at once. That could be an issue. But yeah, I see a general like dissatisfaction with some of you have had with your job and your career, and you're just changing things up. And guess what is working for you? Okay. With the Eight of Scoops, the Eight of Pentacles here, you will be working, which is great, especially in these lean times, honey. Okay. But then you have the Three of Cups here. Celebration. I don't know why they Nope, excuse me, that's the Four of Cups. Okay, excuse me. Four of Cups is more like leaving something behind. So there is an energy of you like rejecting something. So you might be giving up one thing for another. For some of you, you're returning back to opportunities that you missed in the past. And that's what you'll be like going toward. Okay, so let's look more at career and money. Let's see what comes out for you. Yeah, have you been wanting to try something? You know, like, I'm good at making cake balls. Let me make. I don't know what. I don't know. You're good at something. Try it. I think it may work out for you better than you think it will. All right, let's see. Any more elaboration with money and career? Good things coming to Virgo. Ooh, that says pay attention to your finances. So Spirit is telling you to do that because maybe finances are about to increase. Okay, could be more money, more problems, more new levels, new devils, all of that, right? You may need to budget more. Like, people think they got to budget less when you get more money. No, 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 no. You got to budget more when you get more money. You need to know where that money is going. Horseshoe, good luck. Maybe some of you are going to be like playing a scratch off or something, hitting that jackpot. Don't forget bright light. I love you. All right. Let's see. What else? What else? Money and prosperity. An inheritance, a winning or windfall for some of you. Good things in money and career. Yes. The month of April could be very important. Also, July could be very important for you. Excuse me. All right. Give me 3 important energies for Virgo for money and career. 3 important things for Virgo, money and career. You got choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. Free yourself from obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. What I just say. Turning your thoughts away from negativity and instead envisioning endless other possibilities you might act upon. That's what I'm talking about, Virgo. I get excited when the oracles do that, when they back up what I'm saying. You like, don't be afraid to explore other things, even while you're doing something. Let's say, again, like you've been in finances for years and you want to try basket weaving. Just pick up some stuff and start weaving baskets and put them online and see what happens. You know? See, healer of abundance. That's the Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you are good at like decorating and creativity. Never doubt you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to innovate make you destined to succeed. It's time to expand. Okay, one more. Career and money for Virgo. Four of abundance. Time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Again, what I was talking about. More money is going to require more focused budgeting, Virgo. So if things are about to be better for you, like especially like let's say you're like unemployed, right? And then you get a job. So you suddenly have money coming in that you didn't have before. And there could be this temptation to overspend, or there could be this temptation to um not allocate funds where they need to go, or there could be this, what if I lose my job again? I have to now operate in fear with my money. No, this card is telling you to look at your relationship with money. Reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending too freely, or are you holding on too tight? So you want to make sure you're not operating out of fear. You also want to make sure you're being responsible, Virgo. So I love that I was able to get the cards out beforehand. The reason why I did that, first of all, is because the Stranger Things deck is strange. Okay, you've got strands, spokes, scoops, and dice. Those are the elements. It's not air, fire, water, and what's the other one? And pentacles. I mean, and earth. They're different. So I just wanted to make sure that I, got my hands on them and stuff before I tried to read the energy. Okay, so let's see. Last but not least, Virgo, and thank you again for earning the bonus like you always do. This is for Virgo. Good things. Good things, good advice for Virgo. Good things, good advice for Virgo. Okay, you got evaluation. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Reevaluate some things in your life, Virgo. Ask your angels. Seek the divine. Don't have self-limiting beliefs. Spirit is telling you to stop limiting yourself. You can have more, do more. Okay. What other good messages for Virgo? Good messages for Virgo. Ooh. Okay. We have, it's your light. It is your light that lights the world. Self-reliance. Brilliant ideas. It's time to shine. You've got the butterfly. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Opportunity, choices, transformation. I love that. One more for Virgo. You have seen my descent. Now watch my rising. Breakthrough, success, overcoming all obstacles. I love that, because a lot of you who have gone through had a rough year, this year of the snake. A lot of people have watched you. Maybe you lost something, or maybe you didn't get where you wanted to, and you may have people sitting back, ha ha ha. Okay, as much as y'all laugh, now watch me rise. Right? Watch me rise. All right, last bit of advice for Virgo. And I will be on the Virgo channel, which is Virgo Bright Tarot. Link is in the description. I will be doing more readings over there, and I plan on doing a forecast reading for the upcoming year. I may not go month by month, but I may do quarters, like every, what's happening every set of 3 months. We'll look at that. All right, for love and money for love and money. Okay. Let's see what we have here for Virgo. What is Virgo's last advice for this bonus? Okay, Oracle, spirits of other worlds. Tell me tales of the unknown. Tell me tales of the forbidden. So maybe it's time for some of you to tap more into your spiritual side. Okay, maybe there's a calling on you already for that. Goddess, make sure to feel in your bones for what you believe. Yeah, I feel like it's time for a lot of you to tap more into your power, and I'm gonna cover her up because on the bottom she's kind of scantily clad. I'm gonna turn that over because I ain't noticed she ain't really got no drawers on. Time for some of you to tap into your divine feminine or masculine energies as well. You're more powerful than you thought. Goat, fearless. I am in the path I choose, for I've never been led astray, always finding my way. You are the goat. Yes, the greatest of all time, Virgo. Yes. So this talks about operating without fear, just like I said, right? And boundaries. Boundaries are sown into the path of who you are, for they are not to be crossed. Again, walking in your power, male or female, having those boundaries. I do think in 2026, some of y'all gonna be forces to be reckoned with. People gonna be like, "Who that? That's Virgo. Don't f with Virgo. Virgo don't play the radio." All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed your Friday bonus. Keep the suggestions for the other channel coming. You guys, I really have enjoyed getting those. All right, light and love. Bye bye.